What's up, real estate family? This is Roddy coming at you guys live from Georgia, and I just hit the road. I just want to let you guys know that today is going to be my first day going driving for dollars. Actually, I tried it out yesterday just for about an hour, but I went out at rush hour and right before the sun was coming down, so I didn't really have much time to drive around and test the system. I am using Propstream. I'm not sure if you guys know, but Propstream has now released, from what I understand, as of February, as of last month, they've released driving for dollars, which is free with their service. So you can actually drive for dollars, select a list of homes and add them to your favorites. And then when you get back home, you can actually skip trace either using Propstream or using another system. And then you can do your due diligence, either call, text, ringless voicemail, and so on and so forth. So this is my first attempt at doing this. I am coming from a background in real estate. I'm a licensed realtor here in Georgia, and I just wanted to make the switch just because the market is so crazy. It's such a busy and seller's market right now. I was mainly working with a lot of buyers. And the trick with buyers is that, you're competing against 20, sometimes even 30 other buyers for one home. So you're ending up going up on price, and it's just a little ridiculous. So the bread is on the other side, being on the listing side, because, you're getting a lot more leverage compared to the buyers, which you're going through a lot of work and then you're kind of done. And there it goes. But with the listing side, you're at least attracting some buyers, okay? And you're kind of building up your pipeline like that. Anyways, long story short, I did some research and I came across wholesaling, and I kind of didn't pay it too much mind. A cousin of mine is actually in Jersey, and he actually was talking to me about wholesaling, and I was like, oh, okay. And I kind of listened to him a little more because he had done more research at the time, and then I started looking into it, and I absolutely fell in love with it, just because the whole process. I love it. I love helping people, but I don't like to say the word hate, but the part that I less enjoy more. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering, guys. So the part that I less enjoy more in real estate is that the whole hassle to chase them down, work with them for months and months and months. They just continue to push the time. So it might be a year and a half before you see anything from one person. And I know that's real estate, and I'm fine with it. It's just that I think on the listing side, they're actually receiving something instead of working with buyers where they're actually giving up money for a property. So I'd rather be on this side, So not sure where I went there. I rambled a little bit, but anyways, I just got to my location. I'm gonna go on these back streets. All right, let me get off this thing because I just passed my turn. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, guys, as you can see, that neighborhood that we're driving around is not that good, just because homes are in pretty great condition. And this is the price range around my area, but not exactly what we're looking for to wholesale, because we're looking for overgrown, kind of beat down, untaken care of homes. And these are not the ones that we're finding. I did a search on Zillow that I got from the Flip Man strategy that I got from the Flip Man, where you kind of take a look at a location and you line up all the sales from smallest or from lowest price to highest price, and you kind of find flips in your area. and that's how I kind of found this area. And this is around me. I didn't want to go somewhere where you know, it's far away from me and not actually testing out the waters in my area. So I'm testing out the area here just to kind of get to learn the program and learn the ropes a little bit. You know, if this is a good area, well, so be it. If it's not, then, you know, I learned how to at least do it. And I'm still gonna be calling, I'm still gonna be texting these numbers and you know, the houses that I'm collecting now. But I'm kind of discovering that this is not such a good area. You know, sometimes you get a good area, sometimes you don't. Okay, so we'll continue. Anyways, I drove down about 10 minutes from that area, and I found a smaller area, a smaller neighborhood that is not so updated. Okay, this is seems like there's no subdivision, there's no HOA, which is a homeowners association, which kind of control the upkeep of all the houses. And here in Georgia, there's a lot of associations. So basically, if the roof is, you know, looking rough and it's caving in, the association will come to you, either ticket you or order that you actually change the roof. Or for example, you can't, you have to keep the house painted a certain color. They'll give you some options, some different options, but you can only paint it within their options. Okay, so they basically oversee a neighborhood. So when I notice that a house has an HOA that oversees them, I know it's not a good area, just because the homes are going to be pretty, you know, in pretty good condition. Okay, so you know, as we drive, we learn more and more. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this pretty amazing deal that we have here. Okay, this is with Propstream, and I don't know if you guys can see that. This is on my phone, and I'm looking to change this phone soon. Okay, yes, it is cracked, so it is what it is. Anyway, so here it gives you some options to select. So for example, as you're driving for dollars, you can select to only see homes that are not listed. So I don't want to waste my time and take a look at a property. And sometimes realtors don't put signs up, but it will be listed. So I don't want to waste my time on properties that are listed, because this is an extremely hot market where we're at. So we're just looking for the diamond in the rough. And if we spend time looking at on market properties, I know that we're going to be wasting our times. This is going to look at owner occupied or non-occupied. I said any, and this is within 15-mile radius, if you guys can see right there. Okay, mortgage info. You know what? Equity, I think first loan, current value, open mortgage, remaining balance. Okay, sorry guys, I'm learning as I'm doing this. So I'm thinking the equity, first loan to current value, 40%. So equity, if you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking that this is the equity that they have. So I want 40% or more, which I just seen a constant thing on. Okay, so now it's searching in my area. I'm gonna hit map view, because it's a little confusing. I don't like that view. Can't really tell where I'm at. Okay, so it's still searching, as you guys can see, properties with that specific criteria in my area. Okay, so let's see what pops up. And as I'm driving, I can actually see who has 40% or more. Since I hit the minimum to be 40% of equity, then I will only see homes that have 40%. Because for example, if I make a low offer to a home that needs work, but they have a huge mortgage, then I'm kind of wasting my time. And I know I can discover that later, but it's better if as I'm building my list. Okay, this is good stuff. As I'm building my list, I can actually filter those before I even spend money on it, you know, or spend any money or time. Okay, so as you can see, everything that has red actually has 40% or more. There's some homes that don't. As you guys can see, some homes don't. But like I said, this is an old neighborhood, and it seems like people have been here for a while. Okay, how can I tell? The homes aren't that new, not in bad condition, but let's see if we find anything. Okay, so I'll let you guys know how this goes. All right guys, so I just skip traced this property that looks vacant and looks a little abandoned. Okay, no luck. All right, so that was the landline. There's 2 landlines, and I tried both of them. I also tried the cell phone first. I skip traced it right on Propstream just to see what I got. And the number was a wrong number, the cell phone. And he actually hung up and didn't give me much information. He just said wrong number and hung up. So I just texted him just to see, and this is what I said to him. I said, hey, sorry, we were disconnected. Of course, he hung up, but we were disconnected and wanted to know if there was if this was your property, 527, the address. I'm in the neighborhood and I'm interested in buying it. Just to see what he says. He hasn't responded, but because it was a wrong number, then I think this trace was really bad. There is an email, so I'll try to email them a little later on today and just to see what happens. All right, let's keep driving. Oh man, all right guys, so I'm done here, and let me see. I'll actually pull up the information later, but a pretty good ride. I probably got like 20 to 25 properties. Like I said, I'm just trying it out. I gotta come out earlier, so today's Saturday. Sunday I'm gonna take it down, rest up, and then Monday come out really early, right after traffic. So I'll probably go to the gym in the morning and then come out. But I enjoy this. It's pretty cool. Remember guys, so I'm a licensed realtor here in Georgia, so what I like to do is, as I'm going around, if I see anybody, I just have a bunch of cards here from my realtor business, and I'm passing it out. So I probably passed out like 8 cards to homeowners, and I met a whole bunch of people, which was cool. The last one I just had extended more than what I wanted to stay, but she was a talker. So this lady, actually I saw a property that was looked abandoned, a lot of leaves, overgrown grass in the front, and the lights were all off. It's already gotten a little dark, so you could tell when people are home. And in that one specifically, you can tell that it was run down. So I skip traced it. As you guys know, I just commented on that. But right across from it, there was another home that had all the siding peeled off, and there was a stack of siding in the front. I wish I could have recorded, but the lady was right there, so I didn't. So anyways, I parked my car, and I took some cards, and I went up to her and said, hey, how's it going? And just started a conversation with her. And she actually is getting ready to sell her property. So I just picked up a really hot lead. She's getting ready to sell her property. She just changed the roof on it a couple years ago, changed the HVAC system, did an addition in the back. She added a sunroom, has changed the kitchen and all that. So she's done a lot of upgrades. This is not, probably not going to be a wholesale deal, but it will be a listing that I can put on the market and sell it for her. And this is a super hot market, so I'm sure, like I told her, we'll definitely have no problem getting top dollar if it meets the the criteria of a finished home. So it made a great impression. She was telling me, she basically was talking to me for like 20 to 25 minutes. But then again, remember, it's about relationships, not necessarily transactions. So treat people like people, and that's been my motto in real estate, and I'm bringing it over to the wholesale business. Okay, all right guys, so I'll let you guys know how I did, and thanks for taking a ride with me. Talk to you guys soon.